Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday edition of State of the Market. Thank you for joining us, or me. I'm Leisha Leslie, the technical analysis chart reader here at Option Pit. I'm here to bring you some exciting news today. The market and Option Pit. What has Option Pit been doing the month of September? Well, let me tell you. We are green as green can be across the board. Let me show you. Here we are, Delta Strike. Look at those wins. Trade Zone. Look at those wins. These are results for September for our services in Option Pit. If you are not a member of Option Pit, you are missing out. We have 4 traders. We have over 100 years of experience. And people are kind of probably a little maybe freaking out about how high can this market go, right? They're on the sidelines because we may be getting too toppy, or, when's it going to turn around? I can't buy calls. We might go lower the next day. Or folks, here at Option Pit, we take good care of you. We have great communities with each of our services. Being in a trading community provides you that confidence that, your trade ideas, our trade ideas, they make money. You're going to make money taking our lead. All of our traders here. That's just 2 of the services. Here's Flash 5, Flash 10, weekly profit cycles. Other places, they may be saying, we can't get in. There are perma bears out there. There are, people that are afraid to go into calls because we have gone up so much, which we have. We have. Guess what, though? You're a little bit worried? Join us tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Andrew Giovinazzi himself will be here, and he's going to walk you through how you can buy insurance for that market turnaround. So nice, nice treat for tomorrow. Join Andrew. A little bit of insurance at these market highs. But guys, I'm sorry, I have not shown you the right screen. Here's the screen. Here's the green. Sorry, guys. Here's the green in Delta Strike, Trade Zone, phenomenal wins. All these are for the month of September. We are kicking butt, pardon my language, here at Option Pit. 4 traders, over 100 years of experience. Here's the Flash 5, Flash 10, and weekly profit cycles I was telling you about. And if you're sitting on the sidelines, you're missing out. You need to join Option Pit. We are doing really well. Okay, why isn't this moving? Hello, sorry. There we go. Moved too much. I don't have Hans on here. I apologize, Hans, but I know Hans is killing it too. Hans, I don't think, has had a losing trade since he began in April. That is phenomenal professional trading. Our community helps you take out your emotion, right? We have our chat rooms. You can talk it up with people. Joining this trading community, you take your emotion out, you become disciplined, and there are phenomenal trade ideas here. So the biggest mistake you can get or you can make is not becoming a member of the Option Pit community. We have the confidence, we have the experience, our records prove themselves, show themselves, we are transparent, we make every trade we say that we recommend. These are our portfolios of what we've done exactly. We take action. We're not afraid to trade. We want you to come and join us and trade. So lots of great news going on at Option Pit. Lots of good stuff. Hans, again, I apologize. Guys, Hans is killing it. Now, let's talk about transparency. My small account challenge. Here's the portfolio for small account challenge. We have had a little bit of a bumpy road. This is how transparent we are. In fact, I am showing everyone here. I don't need to, but I am. We've had a couple stocks have bad news. Uber had some bad news. Philip Morris had some bad news, or Altria. ETHA, that was me. I hung on. It was during the rate cut and all that, and I thought the Bitcoin and the coins were going to rally, and they didn't. So, yeah, I am appealing to you. It is not too late to join us. We are going to make $3,000 in this small account challenge. We're shooting for the end of the year. We'll see. It may take another extra month, but we are guaranteeing you 4 times the S&P 500, or you get a $500 credit. And guess what? That $500 credit is more than what the small account challenge costs for 6 months. I don't know where you can get a better deal. The thing is, you want to get in. We're turning it around. It's only upside from here, guys. It's a great time to get in. Let me walk you through a couple of our really good winning trades. And these were just this last week. Serve Robotics, I see the chart, phenomenally following the pitchfork. You will learn how to read pitchforks. You will learn how to draw pitchforks, learn how to read change in trend candles. You will learn how to choose the proper option to purchase. Which is the cheapest option on the board? What option is going to move the most when I get that move in my stock? You're going to learn all these things. A trade journal, stop loss, price targets, which all make up your trade plan. You are going to learn how to do all of that in our weekly educational sessions on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. So here was our setup in Serve. Now, as a rule of thumb, everyone, you do not want to enter a position until a stock clears resistance or clears support if you're buying puts. That is your go-to, your gauge. You higher previous highs and previous lows are always points of resistance. Previous lows are points of support. The stock, as you can see here in Serve, how many times? 3, 4, 5 times it turned around once it hit this area. You do not want to trade that until it clears that. And sure enough, here it did on Friday. Clears the most recent highs through the channel. I have a price target, my previous high, along with the top of my channel. 1426 is my price target. Going from there, I can go find my cheapest option. Is my option going to go up 100%? That's what I look at. That's what my rule of thumb is, to make sure I can make some money on that option. I send the trade to my clients, my members. Here's an example why it's not changing. I don't know. I think my mouse might be running out. Oopsie, there we go. I sent it. There we go. It was Thursday, not Friday. It was Thursday. Discover the trade setup and on the charts using support and resistance levels, pitchforks, candles. I send out the trade alert. Now, before I even send the trade alert, I already know where my price target is. I know where my stop loss is going to be. I need some time to send it to you, but here is an example. Here's the actual trade alert sent on Thursday. Buy to open 2 Servoc 3, 13 calls, right around $1. I like to give you a range. I don't want you to run in and buy the offer. I will teach you how to do that, how to evaluate the market, what's the size of the bid in the offer, where's the last price it traded, what are the 5-minute candles doing? I don't want to buy calls when the last 3 5-minute candles are red. Things like that. Those extra pennies and nickels add up on your entries and your exits, and you're going to learn how to do all that. Our options were fairly inexpensive, coming in at right around $1. We bought 2. We could have bought 3. My rule is no position will be more than $300. Every trade we make will be $300 or less. So we could have bought 3 of these, but I wanted to allocate a little less money because I wanted to add at least another trade or 2. So we only bought 2 at this level. Now, why this trade? What was the trade plan? Well, Serve was breaking out over that significant resistance I showed you. All those previous highs that it rolled over 4 times. The fact that the stock could break out above that level, that held so many times before, that means buyers are in control. We got an RSI that looks strong, our MACD strong. You'll learn about how to read those. That means our stock is breaking out. This is why we're putting this trade on. How are we going to manage this trade? Our profit target, we know we have an idea where the stock is going to go. We have a convergence here of a resistance level of the previous high, which I love, completely lines up with my top of my channel. I have a price target, which is a pretty good one on a $12 stock, right? $1.50. That's a really good move. But this candle is telling us this stock's ready to roll. This stock is ready to rally. I have my stock price target. How do I correlate that with my option price? I will teach you how to do that using delta and gamma. Once the stock trades up there, where should my option be trading? And I tell you, our profit target on the call is $1.85. Okay, not every trade is perfect. A lot of them go awry. Not a lot. Some will go awry. What do I do if this trades against me? Well, you already know. You already know. As soon as you get that trade on, I'm going to send you the trade plan, the price target on the stock, the price target on the option, and if the stock doesn't move the way we think it's going to, what is my exit plan? Where am I going to go? I just want to, give me 1 second. I want to make sure we're all good here, right? I haven't looked at chat or anything. Okay, I think we're good, right? All righty. All good, okay. So, continuing, I tell you, if the calls trade below 70 cents, we are going to exit, take the loss. Now, I have 2 ways of doing that. I will either use a close of the stock above or below a support or resistance level, or I will take 30% on the option if the option trades down 30%. So here's how that trade went. Here is the trade plan. You will get it in an email, and it's also in our chat. Stock closes below 12.25 and or the calls trade below 70. So in this case, I use both. You got to have a trade plan. You have to know what you're going to do if it goes against you. This is all about keeping the emotion out of your trade. The more prepared you are, the more confident you are in your trade, the easier it is to do, right? Oh, it's going against me. Yeah, but where is it on the chart? Where's that option? Okay, it's still good, still viable. I'm staying in my trade. Oops, it's not. It's going against me. I'm out. On to the next trade. There's our our price target. There's our stop loss. Here is our chat, which I love. Everyone in our chat is so into it. It's very fun. There's generally at least 30 to 40 people in there every day. We have more members, but I'm trying to get them to show up because there's so much to learn in our chat and from our community. Northport, Florida man loves to trade verticals. He'll show you what vertical he's trading. Good to know. Everybody likes to compare where they got in. We're excited. We're super psyched. We know this trade's going to do well. We can't wait. Let's do this together. We're going to make money together. Very fun. So the very next day, the stock went our way. And it was pretty early in the morning. I sent the first sell to close one of two of our options at $1.72 or better. Now, granted, our price target was $1.85, but you get to move that quickly the next morning, $1.72 versus $1.85, you better start taking some money. We've seen stocks hit a place and roll over for no reason. Take the money. You can never go broke taking profits. So, and then our second one I sent out only 2 minutes later. Let's take our money, sell the second one, 183 or better. Now, when you receive these alerts, you're going to go to your 5-minute chart. You're going to evaluate. Do I hit the bid? Do I put it up a little bit higher? Where's the stock trending at the moment? Also, what's the size of the bid? What's the size of the offer? You're going to learn all these things to evaluate where you're going to get in and get out. You're going to be able to do all this on your own. Our serve trade made 93% overnight. I send out a daily watch list, at least 3 stocks, sometimes 5. I have members trading on those, people that are comfortable trading their own. They're making money on the watch list. There's so many ways to make money in our services. Our community, people throw out ideas that other things they're doing. There are always ways to make money other than just our trade alerts. So this is what it looks like on the 5-minute chart, where we bought them on Thursday and sold them on Friday. I like the daily chart. You can see how there's that level of resistance, 1236. Bam, bam, bam. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That stock could not break through that level. As soon as it does, you know that thing's going to take off. You know it's going to trade higher. The buyers have arrived. And sure enough, the very next day, the stock kept going. We could have sold higher even. The stock kept going. It's up to the individual. You could hold out, close for even more, which in our next example, oh my gosh, you'll see how high the stock went. So to sum up our serve trade, we bought 2 calls. We sold the next day. I paid 101. I sold my first one at $1.72 and my second one at $1.83. Made $190 in one trade, guys. The service cost $3.99. Okay. Here's everyone celebrating. Yay, it's so fun, it's exciting. Cran got out at $1.95. Rich got out at $2.15. Everyone's honestly, generally overall, our traders here at Option Pit, we have to wait 5 minutes after every trade alert we give, opening and closing. Generally, our clients do way better than we do because we have to wait that 5 minutes. Overall, you'll generally make more money than what our portfolios say. So, very fun, great group of people in here. It's fun. I would love for you to come and join us. Second trade. This was yesterday. Applied Digital is what it's called. You can see how well it follows the upward trending pitchfork. Kind of traded below it a little bit. Boy, you had the 50-day below there. Beautiful dragonfly doji. You'll learn what that is. Change in trend. Change in this downtrend. Get the confirmation. We're back into the pitchfork. Clear the channel. Now we're up into the next channel. And breaking out over this little bit of consolidation. This wants to trade to the median line, the red line. That is how we set up the opportunity. That's where the opportunity lies. Here's the actual trade alert. I give you the range, 10 cents wide. You evaluate, is the stock trending up? Is it trending down? Are there more on the bid or more on the offer? Where should I put my bid in? You'll learn how to figure that out. We did 2 to stay under our $300 allotment. And here is the trade plan. I should be looking up here, not down. Here's the trade plan I sent out. I'd like to sell the calls at 260. My stock price target is up here at the median line. If the stock closes below 1979, that is where we will bail and take our loss. I send you the pivot points so that you can put the actual pitchfork, the same one I have, on your TradingView chart, free subscription. Once you have these pitchforks, guys, you can trade off of them all day, all the time. As you can see, they last for a while. Some pitchforks I've had for years. So our goal is we paid between 137, 147. Our goal is to sell the calls around 260. And our stop loss is there. Here's everyone getting in, super excited. There's Northport, Florida man with his vertical. I love it. He just feels more comfortable. He likes to spread it off. And it works also, right? And everyone learns from each other. Nina teased telling someone, explaining to someone else, we try to pay $1 to make $2. That is generally what we try to do. Here's the alert for applied. I'm sorry. After we were in, here's the sell. Here's the selling alert for applied. We sold one at 205 and one at 195. I sent these alerts. Those weren't my fills, but those were the alerts I sent. The stock, now I sent these alerts because the stock on the 5-minute chart was rolling over. It was very close to the median line. And so I thought we better take our money. It's from Friday to Monday. I don't want to, I don't want a winner to turn into a loser. Well, applied, ran another $2. Insane. I know other people had made better money on it. Here it is on the 5 minute or the 1 minute. Here it is on the daily. Look at that. Blew through our median line. But once on the 5 minute, the stock was approaching that median line, I knew I had to take my money because I thought I was going to roll over there. Well, you're a bigger trader. You can risk a little more money. We're a small account challenge. We're trading for a smaller account. We're a little more tighter, in our discipline. If you let one ride here, you would have made over 100%, well over 100%. That stock kept going. That pullback, I had to take it though. I had to take it. So paid $1.37, sold at 205, 195, made $128, 46%. As I said, a lot of people did way better than I did. Here's our chat. Oopsie. Here, someone got out at 208, made 100%. 205. So, 207. Very, very fun trading. Great community. You will learn how to do this for yourself. You will have a watch list every day, access to the portfolio. You'll get the trade alert, push notification, and email. We do 2 to 3 a week, maybe more. If we get out right away, we can always do 4 a week. I generally do not have more than 3 trades on at a time. Every trade is $300 or less. You get a daily watch list every day after the close. You can trade off the watch list. Many of those stocks do what I say they're going to do, what it looks like they're going to do. They're lined up for a trade opportunity. I can't take every trade. You can make money on your own doing that. We have a calendar of economic events. There was one other thing in here that I'm missing, I thought of. Trade alert. Anyway, you can email me directly. I will answer questions on pitchforks, charts that you're looking at. I'll share mine, where my pitchforks lie. That's what I was going to add. Your trade plan, you receive a trade plan for every trade. You'll learn how to do all that. You'll receive my pitchforks. Great deal, guys, $3.99. If we don't beat the S&P 500 by 4 times in 6 months, you get a $500 credit. So call Ted and Drew and Ryan. Also, as I said, you got to join Option Pit. That's it. Have a wonderful day. Make lots of money out there.